Wrestling.
Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm here with Justin.
Hey.
John.
Hey everybody.
Hey, EW.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy.
I didn't watch that yet.
Neither did I. Fun fact today.
I watched Billy Gunn though. That was funny.
Bill Ass.
Yeah. Well, he kind of touched on it.
Bill Ass.
Not his ass. He just
Touched his ass.
But it's funny, man. He's like, so you've had a long-standing rivalry with Melissa Joan Hart from she beat you that one time and you never got your win back on Sabrina.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, well, you know, I was in another realm. It wasn't really fair.
So on May 11th, 1995, the one and only singles match between Macho Man Randy Savage and Stunning Steve Austin took place as part of a tournament for the vacant United States Championship at a WCW Saturday night taping. Macho Man won.
I'm going to go look that up later so I can find it and watch it. And I bet you it's amazing. And people still, I don't understand what WCW didn't see in Austin. Because I get not seeing Stone Cold. Nobody saw Stone Cold.
Yeah.
But not seeing Austin, I mean, he was good. There was nothing. I just watched that, him and Ricky at Clash of Champions. Fucking amazing.
Macho was in the company for a while. You think they would have crossed paths again at some point?
No, he left soon after this. 95.
Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, he's about to leave and go to WWE. So, well, first ECW.
Well, has to get hurt first, then get fired, and then ECW.
Again, it's kind of slow in wrestling.
It is very slow.
But we do have, I guess, there's some, I want to say rumors, but apparently Roman's new contract has him working less dates, meaning less house shows.
Part-time.
Less house shows, all that stuff. Apparently, he's going to be off TV from like June until after SummerSlam, like September. Charlotte was written off TV.
Don't care.
Yeah, she needs to go away for a while.
Yeah, stay away for like 3 months at minimum.
Oh my God, 3 months.
years.
That's it.
But hey,
No, stay away. That way you can build a big comeback.
But apparently she's getting married
And build other wrestlers up.
to Andrade.
Corey Graves got married like the day after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And was back. Or no, it was 2 days. It was the Tuesday after Mania.
Yeah.
And then was back the next week for Raw. Because he's a fucking trooper.
So in AEW, there's House of Black.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Jim Cornette hit the nail on the head there. Why are we supposed to care about Julia Hart?
And she's not a big name.
Why are we supposed to care about the Varsity Club? She's gonna turn on them. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've seen her.
I can't believe it.
We've seen her eye getting worse and worse, like Alistair did in WWE.
Yeah, so get some fucking pink eye drops. Damn.
So now you're gonna have the House of Black with a female member. Whenever they get to it, it's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
And then you have Judgment Day in WWE, which is kind of like House of Black.
So they're called Judgment Day.
Yeah,
Yes.
Edge's group, yeah.
Edge has a new haircut.
Pay-per-view called Judgment Day.
Not anymore.
But still.
Yeah.
Edge got a new haircut.
That
Looks
is
like
very
Rhea Ripley.
confusing because when you guys sent that, I thought they were bringing back Judgment Day. And that was like the next pay-per-view.
Rhea Ripley joined at what was this last
WrestleMania Backlash.
Backlash.
Just call it Backlash. Fucking
Which apparently Hell in a Cell is going to be the trilogy to that. All right. We're going to see Cody and Seth again.
Oh, is Hell in a Cell next?
Yeah.
I thought Hell in a Cell was in October.
It normally is.
They move things around.
Oh.
So we're probably going to see Cody and Seth again. We're going to see
AJ and Edge, I think.
Yeah. So why?
Well, then none of these pay-per-views really matter.
Yeah.
Like I said, they can have good matches, but I don't need to see it all the time.
And this is why AEW does it the right way with spreading them out, because that gives you time to build stories. You know, like MJF, every feud he's in, they don't touch until a pay-per-view. They have altercations, they have whatever, but They don't have a match. Gives you time to build.
Also, they have figured out that you don't need to culminate everything at a pay-per-view. You can just have a feud on TV, and
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine.
Also in AEW, it doesn't have to be I hate you every match. It can just be you have the belt, I want it.
CM Punk and Hangman right now.
Let's go have let's the best man win. Let's go have a match. WWE, it's got to be heel and face, heel and face.
Yeah.
But this Wardlow thing with MJF is good. I enjoy it, even though it is face and heel. And, you know, it's getting Wardlow up there. Obviously, he's a rookie, but he's proven that he's good.
Didn't he just job to Veer?
Wardlow?
Yeah. Could have sworn when do you not know what I'm talking about?
No.
The guy looked just like him.
Hmm.
He had like a ponytail, the beard. He looked just like Wardlow. Wardlow light. Ward high.
But AEW does it right with giving us time in between pay-per-views.
That doesn't mean they're doing it right.
No,
They're doing it
but-
better. They're not doing it right. There's other things that they could improve on.
Yeah. So it's slow time in wrestling. Nothing major happening until the end of the month.
What the hell's at the end of the month?
AEW pay-per-view.
Oh.
And then, of course, July has some things. We'll get to that later.
SummerSlam?
SummerSlam
Is
convention.
that July or August?
August. I
I
think it
don't
is.
know.
I don't
They
even
change things
care.
around. Yeah. I don't want to see Cody and Seth again. I don't want to see Edge and AJ again.
Thought it was bad on AEW.
Yeah.
It's worse than WWE. Now he's not just on once a week. He's on twice or three times a week. And he's on every ad you see now.
Mhm.
They are getting their money's worth.
Yeah. Tell you what, though,
It's already old.
that podcast is good with him and Austin.
It's a show.
An
not a
episode.
podcast.
Yeah. He had a podcast. But,
Yeah, but that's not that's not the podcast.
anyway, our topic for today's episode.
Well, this is Asian and Pacific Islander month.
Mm-hmm.
Like in February, we had Black History Month. This is Asian Island Pacific Islander month. Whew. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's not. Hey, they do have an abbreviation for it, but
I don't know what it is. But. So I went through, and this is just WWE because that's the big company. Went through their history and wrote down every Asian or Pacific Islander champion for IC, US, tag,
okay.
women's, and heavyweight. I just put heavyweight. I'm not going to do world and universal. It's heavyweight. It's a sadly short list. It really is.
I'm sure. I mean,
and you'll hear some names more than once. So I'll give you guys. There's been 2 Asian Intercontinental champions.
Intercontinental.
Shinsuke and Hakushi did not hold it, even though he should have.
Think 80s.
I was gonna say what era? 80s Asian Intercontinental champion.
I'll give you a hint. He's only half Asian.
Oh, Ricky
Steamboat.
Oh, okay, but he's not from there. But okay, he's from like Georgia or whatever.
Well, but his ancestry,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
okay.
Call it.
Yeah,
He's half Japanese, half American.
yeah.
There's
No,
been-
is he though? I thought he was like Hawaiian.
No, his dad was Japanese, his mom was American.
Mhm.
There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pacific Islander Intercontinental champions. Roman is 1.
Rock.
Rock is 2. Technically, it was Rocky Maivia, but yes.
Yes. Intercontinental champion.
Thanks.
Quiche.
Kishi.
We're still on IC.
Intercontinental,
Yeah.
yep. There's 2 left. One of them is no longer with us. He's passed away.
Yoko wasn't IC, was he?
No.
He was tagged though.
And the other one is still alive, but this is my era, 80s.
So, Haku never held the IC. Barbie never held the IC. Although Barbie might
The one who
have it
passed
on
away
IC.
is like your era, Jared. Like
Oh, Umaga.
Umaga.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't recall him being IC champion.
Yeah. That was his feud with Jeff Hardy, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch
And
a lot.
He
Then.
was He's Samoan.
Never
Samoa's
world champ.
Pacific
He was,
Islander.
he was ECW champ. I
And
think.
in the 80s.
Yes.
80s Intercontinental Champion from the Pacific Islands.
Think-
Oh, Snuka? Was he IC?
No.
Oh.
But think of a rival of his,
Morocco?
Don Morocco,
Where is he from?
Hawaii.
Hmm.
That's considered Pacific
Oh, is
Island.
it? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I didn't know that either until I looked it up.
Okay.
I looked up like all the islands that are like Hawaii. All right. Because like Puerto Rico is not
It's Caribbean.
part of that. Yeah. All right. So U.S. champs. Now,
Naga?
this is an odd thing because,
WCW had US.
Oh, Haku might have.
And
But you said
was
WWE.
Ming?
yes, but in WWE's history, they include
WCW.
because they own it.
All right. Is Haku one of them?
No.
What did he hold? A television
So
movie?
there are 4 Asian U.S. champions, 2 WCW, 2 WWE.
Shin.
Shin is one.
Yoshitatsu?
No.
He didn't hold a title. I thought he held a title.
Such a random name.
Yoshitatsu. No.
He didn't hold the title? I thought he did. I don't know.
What?
I figured
So-
you'd get the WCW guys.
What's considered native island?
U.S. Okay. Yuji Nagata?
This is Asian,
Yuji Nagata?
No.
What did he hold?
but
the belt over
but it is a Japanese guy.
there? What era? Like, are we talking about like the WCW I liked or the WCW I don't like?
This I'm gonna say is probably good WCW. I don't know who he is, so
Ultimo. Did he not hold U.S.?
Kensuke
Cruiserweight.
Sasaki.
Oh, Kensuke Sasaki.
So that's like 90s.
90s, early 90s. Yeah.
And then the other one is Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, that's right. No, that was for the television. Or was it U.S.?
US.
U.S. and television
And
were
then
really interchangeable then.
Shinsuke, you've got one more, one of your favorites.
Oh, what are we talking about? For
WWE.
WWE. I already said Yoshitatsu. One of my
But it's,
favorites.
you know who he is. It's your time.
Like early 2000s?
Yeah.
Funaki?
No, but you're close.
No, Taka was not U.S. champion.
No,
Oh,
but it's another Japanese.
Jimmy
guy.
Wang Yang.
What the?
Wasn't he? He held a belt. All right. I don't fucking remember what belt. All of these belts are interchangeable. They mean nothing. So if they hold
Actually,
a fucking belt,
Belt hold up your pants.
yeah,
These
shut
are
up.
championships.
Shut up. Look, I'm just naming off my favorites. All right.
Funaki. Oh, it was the guy with Rene Dupree, right?
Oh, Kenzo Suzuki.
No.
So what?
Kenzo Suzuki.
I thought he
That's
had
his
a
name.
belt.
Yeah, but he didn't have the U.S.
Oh.
You'll get him later in the tag team.
Yeah, I knew that, but I thought he, had a
He
single.
sprays and missed.
Todgers.
Tajiri.
He held the U.S. And
Huh.
Jimmy Wang Yang didn't. Bullshit.
Jimmy Wang Yang was a cruiserweight, I think.
So was Todgers.
All right, so I don't cough
I
all
would have
day.
never fucking.
I don't
would
cough
have
all
never
day,
guessed
and I
that.
cough over recording. So there's been 3 Pacific Islander U.S. champs between WCW and WWE. 1 WCW, 2 WWE.
Prince Ikea. Where's he from? He's from. I forget what he.
What's considered a Pacific island?
Like it's like Hawaii and
So Ricky Steamboat.
and Samoa, and I had it on my phone. There's like so many islands I can't.
So like,
U.S.
No,
Roman. Roman
Yes.
held the U.S. Right?
yeah.
Fiji, New Caledonia, Papua New Guinea. Let's see.
You know that's where the head shrinkers weren't originally Samoan. They were from Papua New Guinea.
Oh,
That's where the first version of the head shrinkers were supposed to be from.
oh. New Zealand, Hawaii, Easter
New Zealand
Island,
is part of that? Really?
Samoa,
Oh,
So I'm gonna go.
Tahiti,
I'm gonna go Gabriel.
Tonga.
Justin Gabriel.
no, he's from Africa.
Oh, I thought he was from New Zealand.
No, he's from South Africa. No, if you want New Zealand, you got to go with like Skinner.
Mm.
Skinner.
So Roman Reigns,
What are we doing again? U.S. title.
U.S. Pacific
From
Islander,
Pacific
U.S.
Prince Ike. From WWE.
Mhm.
Okay, well,
He made his name in TNA.
Samoa Joe.
Yes,
when did Joe hold the U.S. title?
in WWE.
No shit.
I think was that
That is feud with AJ,
I really don't.
or was that over
remember
AJ's world?
because all of these titles mean nothing anymore.
And then the other one is Jimmy Snuka.
What?
Jimmy
How?
Snuka.
When?
He was a U.S. champ. And
Where?
I don't know. On Wikipedia, it said WCW or AWA, one of them.
Yeah, Wikipedia also said the Steiner brothers have an LJN figure.
That's true.
I mean,
For-
what, did they? Was it like a US WWF, like double WWF, like Kennedy or not Kennedy,
Like
Senior?
Vince Sr., even though Vince isn't a junior.
It's not.
On June 22nd, 2002, Snuka won the International Wrestling Superstars United States Championship
No, we're not. We're talking
against King Kong Bundy in
No,
Atlantic City.
That's, yeah, we're talking.
Yeah. I'll go to
Talking about WWE.
I'll go to fandom.
So while he's looking that up, I just put all the women together. So women, divas, all
Tamina,
that together. 4 Asian women.
Asuka.
Asuka.
Ooh, Bull Nakano.
This counts.
Bull Nakano.
Yes, this counts tag as well.
Did Asha Kong have it?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, Jumping Bomb Angels.
It's 2. I don't know what their names are.
What do you mean that's 2?
I mean, that's 2 off the list because there's 2 of them. Jumping Bomb Angels.
And I said, oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I said Asuka. I said
Yeah.
Bull
So-
Nakano.
Yeah, you have 2
So
left.
back to the Snuka.
Okay.
NWA.
Oh, I guess they count that.
September 1st, 1979, Snuka defeated Steamboat
79.
to hold the United
That's
States title.
before. That's before he even did the cage thing. The cage thing was in the early 80s, wasn't it?
I think so.
'Cause the cage jump was senior or was junior, was Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Women, Asian. You said Asian.
Asian women. You have 2 left. This is divas, women's, tag,
So who do we have?
Jumping Bomb Angels. You have no
Oh.
idea who they are.
Bull
Bull
Nakano,
Nakano. You have
and-
no idea who she
and
is.
Asuka.
Asuka.
So you have 2 left.
Just Asian.
Both are retired, I guess. But you know who they are.
And Aja Kong is not one of them.
Mm-mm.
I couldn't remember if she held it or not. I know it was like murky there, where like she was feuding with Alundra, but also Bertha Faye just came in. So I don't remember who. I remember Bertha Faye held it, but
Is
she's
this WWE?
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
Wes would know.
Oh, is it Hikaru Shida?
Tag.
Asuka's partner.
Oh, you're
fuck-
counting NXT.
They were tag champs in WWE.
Oh, were they?
Io Shirai. Or no,
No,
Kairi
Kairi
No,
Sane.
Kairi Sane.
Yeah, they were
I,
the Kabuki Warriors
I don't remember
forgot
the
about that.
tag titles.
and Gail Kim.
I forgot.
She was in
about Gail Kim.
WWE champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
Her,
Divas
her
champ.
and Victoria had a feud for a while.
I don't remember
And I think her and Trish.
And there's
at some
been
point.
2 Pacific Islander
Tamina
Tamina. Yeah.
and
Naya.
Naya.
Yeah, it was like early 2000s for Gail Kim. That was before she went to TNA.
Did you know that she's married to that like famous chef that's not Gordon Ramsay? The other British, or he's not British. He's French, I think. No, he's not French. Where?
I know lots of chefs.
No, he's
that
British.
aren't
Yeah, he's
Gordon
British. No,
Ramsay.
he's British. He's British.
I know.
He's another. He's a British chef that's not Gordon Ramsay.
I know Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
No, Guy Fieri's not a chef. He
Wolfgang
just deep
Puck?
fries things. Listen to me. Is Wolfgang Puck British?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never heard him talk, so I don't know.
You know him if you saw him. This is actually a fact given to me by my uncle, and I didn't know it. He was like, "Oh, that chick that's married to the chef." I was like, "I have no idea who you're talking about." And so I looked it up, and I'm like, "Okay, British chef," because he was like, "Yeah, he has that show, he does the thing," and I was like, "Gordon Ramsay?" And it's like, "No, a different guy." And so I looked it up, and lo and behold, it was Gail Kim. I was like, "You taught me something."
What chef?
I don't remember his name. He's another British chef that's not Gordon Ramsay.
British.
He wears glasses. He's pretty bulky too.
James
like,
Oliver.
maybe it's not John Oliver. That would be awesome.
Jamie Oliver.
Let
Sorry.
me see. That is not him. No.
Mm.
Just type in Gail Kim and then you'll find her husband.
That's true.
Because I had to do it the reverse way. But yeah,
Gail
that was given to me by my uncle who
Robert Irving.
yeah, that's Irvine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Related to Jericho at all?
No, I don't think so.
Now that I see him,
Yeah, you've seen him around. You've seen clips of him and stuff like that. Like he's
kinda
pretty
looks like
famous.
Josh from Good Mythical Morning.
He does kind of look like Josh. Yeah.
Wow. He's pretty buff
And
looking.
jacked.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
jacked too, right? But so
Yeah,
is
same.
Ramsey. So, but yeah. So that he is married to Gail Kim.
So, tag team, WWE men's, 7 Asians.
Haku.
Suzuki. Kenzo Suzuki.
Shout at the same time. Haku's not Asian.
Oh, you said Asian. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was going to Pacific Islands.
You're
Sorry.
right, but
Yeah, but I'm in the wrong category. Sorry.
Like
Because I
that
was
was Renee Dupree.
I'm everything. I'm just like, get fucking Haku out there. I know he's had a belt.
Kenzo Suzuki's one.
Funaki.
What?
Taka.
They never held the tag titles?
Mm-mm.
Kai and Tai?
Yeah, I thought they did.
I don't think Kai and Tai ever did.
Really?
I don't think so.
For some reason, I remember.
Jimmy Wang Yang. Was he Young Dragons were the WCW tag champions? We're just doing WWE?
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy Wang Yang, man. You just know-
Shinsuke,
Yeah.
Kenzo Suzuki,
how
Tajiri.
many? Oh, yeah. Todgers with William Regal.
Yeah.
How many else? How many
You have
others?
1, 2, 3, 4 left.
You have 4 left. Let's see.
3 of
We're
them
just
are
doing Asians in a
Asian.
tag team. Not
Asians who were tag champs.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
3 of these are like before my time.
Mm.
Oh God.
Like these are old. Like I know who they are.
So I was gonna say
one you know more as a manager than you do as a worker.
oh yeah,
Fiji?
with Tanaka or something like that.
Mr.
Pat,
Fuji,
Pat Tanaka.
Professor Tanaka,
Yeah.
and Fuji had another partner, Mr. Saito.
Masa Saito, yeah.
Yes. And then this one here, I had
I actually Masa Saito just retired from my game. I had him and Muda as a tag team in the 80s.
this
and-
one I had to double check because I was like, that can't be right. Batista is half Filipino,
Yeah,
which is considered Asian.
I remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know.
I
that.
double checked that he was really half Filipino.
Yeah,
I'm like, really?
I didn't know
That's
that.
right? 'Cause
Yeah, I didn't know that.
he looks, you know.
So
pretty
why
well.
is
He's-
why is TJ the Filipino savior? He's also half.
Yeah.
But the real question,
But TJ looks more
11
of Asian
Pacific
descent.
Islander.
so Batista is from like Washington D.C. though, right?
Yeah, and that's where he's billed from.
but his
It's weird.
nationality,
So,
or whatever you want
I
to call
think
it.
he's half
Eth-
black, half
ethnicity.
Asian.
What?
He's
or-
Filipino and something else, but he looks whiter than me.
But how big is his dick? You guys weren't saying anything for me to just naturally get it, so I just had to yell it out.
12 Pacific Islander tag
Hold on,
teams.
so that was it?
Wait,
So,
back to the women.
wait a minute. Orient Express were never tag team champions? Oh, I don't.
Besides,
I
one of them
think-
was Paul Diamond, who's not Asian.
That was not at first. He only came in after the other one left.
Yeah, it was Tanaka,
Tanaka and somebody else.
and Saito, whatever. or
Oh,
Sato-
really?
Sato,
Yeah, Sato.
and he left,
Yeah,
and then it was the guy in a mask.
that's Paul Diamond.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
Who's
the other
also
guy,
Max Moon.
I guess for some reason I thought Melina was like.
Melina's Hispanic.
I thought she was part Filipino or something like that.
I
don't know.
looked. I looked her up because she's
Hmm.
Puerto Ricans are not Pacific Islanders. Neither are Mexicans.
No, but he thought she was half.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
Yeah. 12 Pacific Islander tag team.
Haku.
There's one.
bless you. No,
No, that's Hakushi. God damn it. And Tonga Kid.
What he not under Tonga Kid though. He changed his name.
What was his original?
No, he was one of the head stringers, wasn't he?
Well, you're thinking of Samu.
Yeah, that's
Tonga
one.
Kid was Samu.
Was he?
No, I think that's a different guy.
Oh,
Cough away from the microphone.
sorry. I realized this guy's in here twice. I didn't realize they wrote him in here twice under 2 different names.
Okay, so Pacific Islander Tag Team Champions.
One is the current champs.
Oh, I forgot Usos are champion.
Usos.
And Roman.
Tama Kid was Sam. Sam
Samu.
too.
Yeah, okay, that's him.
Who was Samu?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Islanders tag.
That-
Right.
Oh, I thought you were saying the Islanders.
No,
Because
no.
I was like,
That's how cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say
No.
that's what I just
and
said.
that was Tama.
Tonga Kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
Roman.
yeah. Roman was a tag champion, right?
I don't have him listed, but I thought he
Yeah,
was.
he
Too.
was.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah.
him and
And Rollins were tag, and
Dean was US,
US. Yeah.
Roman's cousin
The Rock,
and his other cousin.
Umaga was never tag champion.
Rikishi.
Quiche.
Who I've been here twice. Could also have Fatu, which is also Rikishi.
It's Quiche. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Quiche was tag champion with somebody else.
Well,
Too
Fatu
Cool.
and Samu were the head shrinkers.
Right. Who was Quiche also? You said you have him in there twice.
Yeah, Kishi was with
Too Cool.
one of the two cools.
As a tag champion?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
shit.
one was hurt.
I don't remember that.
And
Oh,
him-
well, it was him and Scotty.
Scott,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure Brian wasn't hurt. He was probably just
he was rehabbing.
sniffing a little.
Jared won't know this one guy, but you will. King Curtis Iakea.
Prince Iakea's father. I keep trying to get Prince
And
Iaukea.
also
Is it his father or his uncle? I don't know.
he was the master in Dungeons of Doom.
Yes, Sullivan, my
That
son.
big fat guy who just sat there.
Yeah.
And
By the
then,
moons of Armenkara,
and then
we will destroy
two guys.
Hulkamania with our giant monster truck that we built in the Dungeon of Doom.
And then two guys who used to have a school in Allentown.
Oh, Wild Simones were tag champions? I didn't know that.
Yeah, back in the 70s.
I didn't know that.
All right, heavyweight. There have been 2 Asian world champions. I'm counting
Shinsuke?
Universal, World, WWE, count all that.
Shinsuke.
No.
Shinsuke's never had the WWE.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
He fought AJ for it, but he didn't win.
Oh, yeah, because he kicked him in the dick.
That's when the whole nut thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
already
have
been
no fucking clue.
2 Asians.
Kenji Muda.
Well, one I said earlier because he's Filipino, is Batista,
Oh, and Roman.
and then
Well, that's
he's not Asian.
Oh, I keep forgetting that we're still in Asian.
And this one is kind of hard to explain. Maybe you know the story better than I do. Antonio Inoki.
Oh, is this
won
when he
it in
beat Bob
Japan.
Backlund, but they don't actually acknowledge that he beat Bob Backlund?
But yeah, but now they do.
Yeah, now they do. I don't know.
But it's one of those where
It's
they,
weird.
they would tour Japan
Yeah.
and like they get their Monday and Inoki would be the champ. And then when they left
Before
for
they
home
leave.
Friday,
Yeah.
he'd drop it back.
Yeah. But they don't acknowledge it. They
So-
didn't acknowledge it.
No. Like Andre didn't count. Now all of a sudden he does.
Yeah.
But that's in the 70s. But Antonio Inoki beat, I think it was Backlund.
Yeah, it was Backlund.
So he had it for like 5 days.
Yeah. So technically Backlund's reign wasn't as long as they say
It was
is, but
interrupted, but they don't.
They don't count it.
Would also make you like a 3-time champ, but they don't count.
Yeah. I
That's
think
your
they
only
did the
2?
same thing with Flair.
That's your only Asian world champs. And then there's 3 Pacific Islanders.
Roman.
Rock
Rock.
and Jimmy Wang.
And this guy is tough because he was billed as an Asian,
Yoko.
but he's really a Samoan.
Mm.
Yoko.
That's
Okay.
it. 5 total.
Wow.
That's if you look back, the history is not very well.
WWE is very diverse. If you couldn't tell.
Now, this was a list of white champions. It'd be like 10 pages long.
Black champions would probably be even less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Booker T,
Rock.
The Rock is a half.
Bobby Lash. Did Bobby Lashley hold it?
Yeah.
Lashley had it.
That it?
Simmons.
Oh, we're
Not
talking about
WWE.
WWE.
Well, they don't.
If you're counting,
I
no.
don't know.
WWE.
Technically, they
But
owe
even
those
still, that it's the only besides
Yeah.
Booker T. It went Ron Simmons in like 92, Booker T
Yeah.
when
10
they
years
died.
later, yeah.
when they died. Yeah, that's
a
insane.
shame.
Yeah.
And they've had like Shelton was an Intercontinental. They've had others,
Yeah.
but
But yeah, so you're saying that how bad it is with Asian and Pacific Island, and it's even worse for black champions.
that's a shame.
Am I missing? I'm like going through it. I am not missing some.
Apollo Crews was U.S.
That's not world.
Yeah.
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 Nope. Bobby Lashley.
Even ECW.
Kofi.
Oh yeah,
Kofi. I forgot. Well, it was
Big
like
E.
4 days.
And Big E.
And
That's
I
true.
forgot
Yeah,
4 days.
Jeez.
Okay, so it's the same.
I looked
and
up
it only
Kofi too. And I thought,
currently-
oh, Kofi, he's from Ghana, West Africa. I'm like, no, that's not Pacific Islander either.
or Africa, or else like he said about Justin Gabriel.
Yeah, ECW never had a black.
So what
champ.
about cruiserweights?
I didn't do cruiserweights.
Why?
TJ.
TJ,
I was literally eating and doing this at the same time.
Tajiri.
Todgers, Jimmy Wang Yang,
Akira Tozawa.
Tozawa.
Tozawa held the belt.
Yeah, and 205 Live or whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was there like 6 people on the roster?
Did he beat Ced at Mania? I thought Cedric.
No, Ali and said was me.
Oh, that's right. It was Ali and Cedric. Heart, soul. Shut the fuck up. Your cruiserweight pre-match.
Still a good match.
It was, but they're like acting like
Yeah.
you think you're special.
Speaking of Ali, like,
you do.
why Ciampa been attacking him? I'm missing that.
Ciampa's gonna join Judgment Day.
But Ciampa cut a
Can we
promo.
not? I don't want to call them that. Can we not call them that?
Yeah, they were
We
the,
just call
the
them
unholy
edges.
union or something. What
I
happened
like
to that?
that. That's okay.
Oh,
Although they probably that was a TV show, Bam Margera's Unholy Union.
Oh.
So still,
Yeah. I guess
couldn't
Vince,
think of anything.
Wasn't
Vince
that-
owns
wasn't that
Judgment Day, I guess,
Taker and
so.
Big Show's tag team name too? Weren't they the unholy? Oh, unholy alliance, weren't they?
I
I
don't
don't remember.
Edge did a promo and said Judgment Day. So, but
But
Ciampa is gonna be the next.
But
one
Ciampa's
introduced.
debut on Raw, he cut like a babyface promo,
So Undertaker's coming out of retirement, right?
and then all of a sudden he's attacking
Keep
Ali.
rolling. Keep rolling. No, that was Judgment Day.
And what?
He's here.
Anything happened on NXT? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch NXT.
What the fuck is NXT? Call it what it is. You're gonna call it WrestleMania Backlash. Call it NXT,
NXT
2.0.
2.0.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Other than
fucking
Braun
matter.
Breaker, there's nobody on there I give a shit about.
And we're gonna see the real shit that is gonna happen is when these guys get released, like this dude, that Harlan guy got released. He's not gonna have anywhere to go because all he knows is to work the WWE style that they've taught him in NXT. He's
Mhm.
not gonna be able to go anywhere else because he doesn't actually know how to wrestle. He only knows how to work WWE.
They, which is weird because they were hyping him up as the next Brock Lesnar. He looked like him.
Oh, that's just
But-
somebody jerking themselves off.
And
I mean,
but like him and Joe Gacy had like a tag team, and all of
So
a sudden
now Joe Gacy has these two new hooded figures that I don't know.
and Gacy's going after Braun.
Yeah. He should hold that belt. He's so fucking good. But the problem is they're just doing the Edge gimmick with less shit
Yeah.
in NXT.
So Justin, maybe you could for our listeners out there who aren't aware, what you mean when you say WWE style? Because it's different than probably how you were trained.
Well, no, it's not. But they teach you, they don't teach you to go out there and have a match. They teach you go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, go home.
Hit your
That's
spots.
what they're gonna, that's what they're teaching you there. And that's great for their television because it looks good. But when you go to the indie and a guy goes, we'll just call it in the ring. The fuck do you mean we're going to call it in the ring? What does that mean? Because WWE doesn't let you do that shit, especially not in NXT. So these guys aren't going to know what to do. They're going to need a guy like Macho Man who lays out every step of a match, which can be good, but it also hurts you in the long run. If you blank in a match, you're fucked. You don't know how to call an audible or to, hey, we were going to do this, but the crowd seems really hot when I go for this stuff. So let's change it. Let's go this way. Crowd's getting behind you and not me. Let's change course. You know, Hogan and
Rock.
they did not plan that shit. They did not think the crowd was going to be that hot for Hogan.
Everybody wanted Stone Cold
And
and
boo
Hogan.
the Rock.
Yeah.
Rock never got booed back then. He was untouchable.
Yeah. They called that shit in the ring. They changed the course of that match in the ring.
And wasn't Rock supposed to win too? And they changed
that
that
I don't know.
because
yeah.
like Hogan was so
That sounds
over.
like a
Like,
Dave Meltzer
No,
bullshit.
the Rock won.
no, Hogan won, didn't he?
No,
no, Rock won.
Hogan shook hand after, and that's what
Yeah.
caused them to turn on Hogan.
Yeah, because Hogan's like
Okay.
holding himself.
Oh yeah.
Because they showed that this is how you put somebody over. Hogan passed that torch to Rock, but when Rock had to do it for Cena, he didn't really do it the right way. And then when Cena had to do it for Roman, he did it okay. I think it could have been better. I think it still can be better.
I always think like part of the WWE style is also their promos are different.
Well, it's
Is it
written
like-
for you.
It's a
on
script.
on
yeah.
indie shows, you can sort of just off the top of your head.
yeah.
But for
Yeah.
WWE, like you have to hit bullet points. You have to say the pay per view this many
Well,
times.
that's
You
not
have
true, though. You do have to hit bullet points for indies too. Like if you get, okay, here's the show coming up. Here's where it's at. Here's the date. You know, here's who you're wrestling. here's the bullet. You still do that, but you have a little more freedom where
Everything
somebody's
we-
not writing everything for you and saying, here, go say this.
Like
Alright.
Tony Khan probably is like, hey, when you go out there, I need you to focus on this. But then other than that,
Yeah, you
it's
still
just-
need to have a bullet point to
Yeah.
sell. You can't just go ramble.
But a
I
lot
mean,
of
like the Warrior.
Yeah.
or Scott Steiner,
Well, I get like
like a lot of the guys that are in AEW that were
See,
in
that's where
WWE.
you're wrong, though. Like, Warrior still got the point across. It was just
you had to take
in
this
a weird
journey
way.
with him.
But if he would have just went out there and said, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, and I'm gonna pin you in the ring, 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be no doubt that I am going to be the next world champion. Would you have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who wants to hear you say that? No, you want to hear him talking about kicking down the cockpit doors and taking control, and the pilots have already made the sacrifice and taken the nosedive into parts unknown. Like, that's the shit you want to hear. If Scott Steiner went out there and said, oh, Kurt Angle, I'm going to put you in the Steiner recliner and you're going to tap out and I'll see you in the ring. You're like, okay. But when he starts going off on a tangent about fucking 3.21, whatever,
33 and a third chance.
that's the shit you remember. And that's the shit that you're like, this guy's fucking insane. What's he going to, if he's doing that here, what the fuck is he going to do in the ring? You know?
Like the guys that are in AEW from WWE said the creative freedom is, there's not as many scripts. There's not like, I mean, and we've seen it. There's people that do better promos without a script. Roman being one of them in the WWE, but
he's gotten better.
yeah,
He's
That
gotten
wasn't his fault either.
Much
I mean,
better.
That was.
I mean, The Rock
forced
had
on
the
him.
script on his hand. Cena called him out.
Yeah.
There are people that just do better off the top of their head.
But not even wrestling pro. Like we probably all know people who are quick witted that can do shit on the top of their head. Other people
Kevin
who
Owens.
can't.
Me.
Kevin
Yeah.
Owens.
Like we all have friends who are like can just go back and forth with you. There's some other guys who are like, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know. I think people give some guys some flack. And it's like that's the shit you remember. It's the dusty spots, the polka dots, Everybody says, oh, you put them in fucking polka dots. Yeah, but what are you talking about today?
And Cody,
You're not talking about the fucking his feud with Terry Funk from 1982.
Cody brought that up on the Stone Cold.
The polka
episode.
dots.
Yeah, he said everybody thinks
Wore that shit to the fucking bank.
everybody thinks Dusty was terrible in the polka dots, but he had good matches. It's just you focus on the polka dots.
Yeah, why? Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking
but they remember the polka dots. They don't remember the matches.
the polka
And
dots
that's-
with the cop hat. That I didn't understand. Do you remember he came out with a cop hat and a nightstick? But it's like, you're not boss. We have a guy that's doing this already.
I thought he was fighting Boss Man.
No,
Oh.
no, it had nothing to do with Boss Man.
Oh.
He literally just came out with it.
Oh. I thought he was like in a feud with him and he was like, here, I'm gonna. Oh.
No.
The other thing I've heard about Dusty's run is this guy was like a 6-time NWA world champ, and you bring him in, and he's in the mid card. Like he never
So
was a
what?
main
Who
eventer.
cares? He got paid.
Yeah, I'm sure Dusty was like, I don't give a shit what he does with me. As long as
Yeah.
that check clears.
Those belts were given to him. It's all a fucking work. Ric Flair, 16-time world champion. You fucking lost it 16 times too.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yeah.
fucking cares?
Cena's also a 16-time.
Who cares?
Yeah. I think you make like 16 is a big number, but I think with our minds,
Also lost it 16 times.
yeah, with our minds though, look at
a one-time champion who holds it.
Don
for,
Morocco.
well,
Or was it Don
no.
Morocco or
Bob Backlund?
Well, yeah, Bruno had for like
Bruno,
7
Bruno,
years the
Bruno,
first
yeah.
time.
Yeah, Bruno. Like
Yeah, but that's a little different. Let's take modern.
That was a
Fucking
different
Roman.
era.
This
Roman,
Roman
yeah.
run.
What's he at, like 2 years? A year and a
It's
half?
amazing.
Punk was
What
the
is
longest
Roman
up
up to?
until
Like
Roman.
600 days or something?
I have no
Yeah.
clue.
Something like he's had
But
almost
it's
2 years.
good. It's still good. Every pay-per-view you want to see him lose, but every time he wins it, you're like, fuck it. He should have won it. He should keep
Yeah.
it. Of course he should. It's not stale.
And then whoever beats him should be a made man.
You mean
Let-
like The Rock?
Let it be somebody who needs that rub.
Cody. Guarantee you it's going to be Cody.
It's gonna be Cody.
It's going to be Cody.
Cody doesn't need it.
That's Cody said his dream was to ultimately win the big belt. He
What's the
hasn't
big
done
belt?
that yet.
That's not the belt his daddy had.
What's the big belt?
Neither one of those belts.
What's the big belt?
The WWE
Belts are a prop.
title. Yeah.
Belts hold up your
Belts
pants.
on your pants. It's a championship.
What's the
I mean,
big belt?
He didn't even have the AEW title.
It
I mean, he
bounces back and forth. It's unified, but they're not
Yeah.
calling it unified.
He still comes out with both.
Yeah, no, I thought it was gold now.
Roman.
No, it's both.
He,
Oh,
he
comes
got
out
with both belts.
They
at
didn't
Backlash.
create a
So it's
title
not
yet.
unified.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
just
well-
2 titles.
But now I'm seeing that they want to keep the brands split again. I'm like,
I think
Then
at
it's not
Backlash
unification.
they even said this is for the Universal and World Championship. I'm like,
He
how?
didn't have a universal. He didn't have a match for that.
No,
He
Roman at the well, whatever. Yeah,
was a 6-man tag.
but didn't they say? I thought they said something about he referred to both belts separately.
it's the WWE undisputed title. That's what it is.
Undisputed Universal.
Or,
Champion,
yeah,
something like that.
Universal. Yeah.
But he referred to them like they're 2 different belts, and I was like, aren't they supposed to be one? I was confused.
Yeah.
too.
They didn't come with a title yet. Probably because
so
they're probably
weird.
going to split it up again.
I wonder if that's like they're out where he could lose one of those belts and keep the other and still be 600 days or whatever. You know,
Lose the Universal and yeah.
that's kind of their way out where he can lose.
Oh no,
but
he
not
was
lose.
Universal for 600, right? I think Brock had the WWE.
Yeah,
I
because he
don't
was
know.
on SmackDown. That's the Blue Universal.
Yeah.
Which, look, it'd be better if he had the WWE for 600 days, because the Universal
It
is
doesn't
just
matter.
yeah.
It's just a name. It's just a prop.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, man. It really does not matter.
Yeah.
None of it matters. These belts. Oh, this guy should have got the belt. This guy, like Austin Theory is the U.S. title, the U.S. champion. So
Do you know?
just fucking Theory.
No, Austin Theory.
I'm done.
Do you know
Let's
who
cut
the-
this shit. Cut this fucking podcast? I'm done with wrestling.
Do you know who the Intercontinental Champion?
Next week on We Like Hockey, we'll talk about the playoffs. We'll talk about the playoffs.
Ricochet is the IC champ. You wouldn't know that because he's not on TV.
But even on the pay per view.
He's at house shows.
Oh, isn't he hurt? Oh no, he asked for some time off. I thought.
He's at house shows.
Okay, whatever.
These
Don't
title
know.
belts get
They mean nothing.
yeah.
Nothing means anything anymore.
The IC belt used to be the workers belt. Now it's just like oh
Well, it
here you
still
go.
could be with
I mean,
Ricochet.
yeah, Ricochet's
Yeah.
a great worker
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything if it's not being
because titles.
If they don't think it's important, why should we
Yeah.
think it's important?
yeah. So I was watching the Cody Rhodes episode of the Broken Skull. He mentioned this list that he had.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just a to-do list after he left WWE.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you don't know about the list?
No, I've never seen
I
it.
thought Jericho had the list.
No, this is a better list.
So at the top of his list is Adam Cole.
Yeah,
I don't remember him facing Adam Cole.
it was probably in different companies. Like ROH, he just had to match with them, like a one-off with guys. ROH or PWG. Remember, he won Bola. That means he wrestled. Like
Did they
8 guys.
wrestle New Japan?
It could have been New Japan. It could
They-
be
they
anywhere.
both
When
were
did,
over
when
there.
did Cole come to NXT though? Because Cody left in 16.
Even,
Cole
if,
came in like 18 or 19.
Or
even
18.
then, he would have been in NXT and Cody was
Yeah.
main roster. They still wouldn't have.
Cole was part of the Bullet Club.
Dalton Castle, which
Yeah.
would have been
ROH
ROH.
or PWG. All these guys worked both of those.
Bola. I don't know what
That's
Bola.
Battle.
Battle of Los Angeles.
Fucking
Okay,
throwing things.
that's PWG, right?
Yeah.
Angle. What
He wants to
Angle.
wrestle Angle?
he did? There's only
Oh.
one item on here that he didn't
Oh,
accomplish.
I thought this was like who he wants to wrestle. Like,
No, this was back in 2016.
like
oh.
15, 16. I don't know.
So
when
did he
left.
wrestle Kurt Angle? Okay.
I don't
Um,
know who the Miracle is.
Yeah, I don't know. So Angle though, I don't remember seeing anything with Angle.
Yeah, when did him and Angle wrestle?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Hero. I'm assuming it's Chris
Chris
Hero,
Hero.
which again I don't remember seeing that.
Just because you didn't see it doesn't
Yeah.
mean it didn't happen.
I know.
Yes, it does.
There's only one thing
It
on
wasn't
here
on
that he
TV.
said he didn't accomplish. So the miracle in quotes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who the Miracle is.
Moose, which was Impact.
Or Global Force.
Global Wrestling
Global Force.
Impact Force Wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pat Buck. He was in WWE. Now he's in AEW. Somewhere they crossed paths. The streamers thing,
Yeah, the streamers thing.
which is Twitch.
What? No.
or-
oh my fucking
Or
god.
is that
Oh, I'm throwing things.
What's-
I'm going to throw things.
What's the streamers thing?
He means he wants to do the streamers thing where they throw the fucking streamers in the ring.
Oh, is that what that is?
Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ. This is a wrestling podcast. The guy doesn't know what the streamers thing means.
It's his podcast.
Yeah.
I can't find. I found a girl named Kayla Miracle.
It says in parentheses the Miracle, so I assume that is a
like a nickname or
moniker.
Like, is it referencing something?
Oh, maybe he just wanted to watch the movie Miracle. It's a hell of a movie.
He has Young Bucks, which obviously AEW.
Or maybe he wanted to. That's what it was. He wanted to be the Miracle, and that's why he was Captain USA in AEW and now in WWE. It's Mr. USA. He fucking represents. He's going to end racism for all of America. Adrenaline.
Mike Bennett goes.
Oh, the Miracle.
Mike Bennett was the Miracle. That's right. That's probably it.
Impact. Yeah.
He's not that anymore, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Young Bucks would have been AEW or All In, ROH. Trevor Lee, Impact. I'm assuming
Probably.
Cameron Grimes.
Global Force.
Trevor Lee in Impact. He's Cameron Grimes now.
This was
so.
2016.
Yeah. Shibata.
Yes. New Japan.
Okay. Personal ring announcer.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Did he do something with Berto?
Probably. No, he probably worked Ricardo. Ricardo's a wrestler.
Ricardo, he's a worker.
Hey, he's a man. He was a luchador.
Wow. And then the one thing he did not accomplish yet.
And it can still happen, technically.
Roderick Strong.
If they let it. He had one name on the list that he never got to work, and that's Roddy.
Yeah, but Roddy's on his way out.
We don't know.
He
that.
asked
He
for
just
it. They
asked
didn't grant
for
it.
it. But I'm sure if they said, hey, we'll bring you up to the main roster and give you a match with Cody, he'll go, all right, I'll stay.
Well, he just did get kicked out of his group on the last NXT 2.0.
Diamond Mine. Yeah.
Well, now that
the manager, Bivens,
what's his name? Bivens, yeah.
Is gone.
Who the fuck matters? And oh man, if he doesn't show up in AEW, I found it. I think we talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago. I found him and MJF. There's some promos.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I've seen
they are good together.
I've seen
they roll off of each other.
Is Bivens a worker?
No. Well, I mean, he might have been, but he's a manager.
Yeah.
He's a talker. And him and MJF together are fucking phenomenal. Yes. He was, I don't know if it was MLW or pro or wrestling. What's it called? The Hollywood one? Like pro wrestling from Hollywood.
Pro wrestling from Hollywood or something. Yeah. I never watched that.
That's what it looked like. At least one of them, I think, was from there. There was a compilation. It's on YouTube. Look it up.
Is that a good company? A good show?
I mean, there's a couple of guys that come from there. So, yeah. Maybe.
So, NXT had its lowest viewers on USA ever.
Last week? Or this week? Like yesterday?
Every
Last
week?
night, as of Tuesday.
It just keeps going.
May 10th. Today's the 11th. Yeah, May 10th. And it was mostly an all-female show.
With who? Well, yeah, they gotta bring Natty in because they have no. That's the thing.
Yeah, Dakota Kai's gone now, and
yeah,
I don't even know who's their main girl over there.
Indy Hartwell seems to be.
Mandy Rose is still the champ, isn't
Mandy
she?
Mandy and Indy are gonna start feuding.
Yeah,
because Mandy's girls are the tag champs, aren't they?
Yeah,
Gigi something.
Gigi, what's the other girl's name?
Yeah,
Gigi Dolan, I think is her name, and then
and Cora Jade.
Is that the other girl?
No, that's the skateboarding chick.
I like the girl that sleeps all the time. She's funny.
Oh yeah, she is funny. That's that was the Xia Li.
Yes.
Yeah, she was Xia Li. So she has like a split personality thing.
Oh,
I guess. I don't know.
Isn't Xia Li on SmackDown? Did she get called up?
Yeah. We saw Xia Li when we went to her.
Yeah, and I haven't seen her since.
Yeah.
She gone already, or she hurt?
Yeah, I have no idea. They
just change her name again?
Probably.
I don't know. Or was it the girl that was with Xia Li? The fucking ring girl. The like she had the hair over her eyes thing. She would just sit there and watch. I don't fucking know, man. I don't watch the show.
I don't watch it either.
Watch it.
I can't. I do that. It's nobody I give a shit about.
It's the we like wrestling, not the we like this weird shit that they're putting on TV. I love Joe Gacy. Loved Joe Gacy. And I can't sit through NXT just to watch his shit. Show me the match afterwards. I'll watch it on YouTube. Can't watch his shit. Can't watch any NXT. It's boring. It is nothing.
Yeah, I can't get into it.
To think this was the product that I was holding on to. Our first live show together, we went to NXT.
Yeah, and we would
And
always
it was fucking amazing.
We would always watch the NXT pay-per-views
Yeah.
together. We would,
And we used to say they were better than
They were
than the
so
main
much
roster.
better than main roster.
now NXT is,
and
main
now
roster.
it's garbage.
It's like the same
It's
shit.
no, it's not. The NXT. Oh, what do you mean?
Like NXT 2.0 is doing similar shit
Oh,
like
okay.
main roster.
I thought
is.
you meant the NXT is main roster.
No.
The main roster is made up of NXT. I was gonna say no. The fucking curtain jerkers are what NXT was, and the rest of them all went to AEW.
Yeah.
Or New Japan. Which Juice
Robinson, Bullet
joined
Club.
Bullet Club. Fucking love it.
He said he was like
Juice was
Oh.
CJ Parker. Do you not remember?
married.
Tony Storm's husband.
Yeah, I was gonna say married to Tony
I
Storm.
heard a name. Him and Finn were a tag team, weren't they?
No.
Not Finn Balor. Finley's son.
Oh yes.
Dave. Is it Dave Finley?
Yeah. Yes.
They're
yes.
Finn Jews or something,
Yep.
weren't they?
Yes, they were. Yes.
Juice and Mox had a good match for the U.S. title in Japan.
So he's a new leader, or he just joined the Bullet
No,
Club?
yeah, he just joined.
Is that
Jay,
'cause
Jay White is still.
Yeah, Jay White's the leader.
Well,
Didn't Jay White go to AEW?
I guess Tama is.
They're both like he's in both.
Jay
Oh.
Jay
It's
White
a
and
forbidden
Tama.
door. There's no door.
Yeah, I know if he left.
People just walk in and out.
I feel like Tama's the leader, but I know it's Jay. It's just Tama.
At Dominion on the 4th, maybe, or the 11th. I don't remember. In June, Tama versus Machine Gun. It's gonna be fucking good.
Carl Anderson.
It's gonna be good. I might try to see that.
Alexa Bliss came back
Oh, really?
with her normal theme music, not the Fiend
Oh, is she
stuff.
back to being a cheerleader?
But she still has the doll.
Is she back to being a cheerleader?
Oh.
No,
Do you remember that she was a cheerleader?
I do. She also managed the revival in NXT.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yes.
Was it Enzo and Big Cass?
No.
No, that was
It was.
Carmella.
It was.
Oh,
it was
Carmella,
the
yeah.
revival,
and then he
then
started beating the fuck out of her, so she left.
it was.
He is a changed man. He's done some great things.
So Alexa Bliss.
Sadly, that's a true story. I wish it wasn't, but it is.
Alexa Bliss debuted with the revival when they were doing the Cowboy
And
stuff.
then, yeah, and
And
then
then she went to Blake and Murphy.
Is that when she was doing like the Harley Quinn
no
sort of
The
gimmick?
Harley Quinn thing came after she was starting to wrestle. She was originally just a manager. She was a cheerleader for them too, and then they weren't cowboys. I mean, I always thought
They debuted as like
I always thought he was supposed to be like Dawson was a trucker.
maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
Alexa Bliss is back, but
They
she still
weren't
has
the
the
fucking
doll,
smoking guns,
which is
cap
weird.
guns, and pew pew.
Well, nobody's smoking guns. I mean,
Yeah. So some stuff coming up. May 29th is Double or Nothing
Hangman and Punk.
for the title.
MJF and Wardlow.
Technically, we don't know that yet.
They're signing
not-
the contract tonight.
We
on
don't know
Wednesday.
that. We
Well,
don't know. What if the contract doesn't get signed?
yeah.
Is that the finals of the Owen Hart?
No, that thing's gonna last till like fucking February.
How many qualifying matches? do they
I don't
have?
know.
They're not doing
So-
qualifying anymore.
No,
There's like
now they're
100
fucking
people in
done.
this tournament. Like,
Okay, let's go. Let's fucking
Uh-oh.
touch on this.
There's 11
Tournaments are meant
he's on a
to
tangent.
be endurance. I never like King of the Ring tournament is an endurance. You're
I
supposed to-
remember
one
wrestle
night,
4 times.
the whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. You win that tournament. Now you're fucking
Like
if
Macho did.
everything's just one match a night, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
You know, like March Madness doesn't last for 4 fucking months. You're playing a game and then one day off and then a game. Like you're playing. Sometimes I don't know. Actually, no, 2 games, then you're off.
Yeah,
You're
they
playing
might
t-
play
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
travel, then play Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's an endurance.
Yeah.
You're not fucking
When Macho 1 and 4.
yeah,
wrestled
right.
4
Exactly.
times.
That's how a tournament should be, not just
And I think when Brett won and Stone Cold won King of the Ring, it was a tournament. They wrestled.
and
yeah.
Owen,
Yeah.
everything until like
Then it just became the final match was all
Yeah.
that was on the pay-per-view.
the final or just like the quarterfinals. Yeah. No, you should have at least 3 matches to win a tournament, not spread out over this huge timeline.
Yeah.
It should be one night. Why not? Why not do one dynamite that's specifically devoted to the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament? Cup,
Don't
whatever.
call it a tournament.
or don't call it a tournament.
Like the NFL playoffs, they play 1 week,
yeah,
then they're off and play the next week. Like, they don't play back-to-back games. They play one, and next week
Yeah.
they play another one. Do that.
So The tournament is eight people in the men's and the women's.
Who's even in this thing?
So it's tonight on Wednesday, May 11th. It's Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, and then it's Adam Cole and Dax Harwood.
No, it's Dax Hardwood. Dude. They misspelled his name.
Oh, here it's correct.
Oh.
Harwood.
I'll take Darby and Cole.
Are you on Instagram? Look at his Instagram. He had it. He put it out.
And then on the other side, it's Ray Phoenix. I know they say Phoenix. Ray Phoenix and Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe, and the Joker.
Who the hell's the Joker?
To
It's
be
a Joker.
found out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like an actual wrestler name,
No.
like the Joker. Like
There was
like
Joker.
so like to be announced, or is he gonna like win a battle royal and then he gets in, kind of thing?
No, it'll probably be Joe's in the ring, and then
Here's the Joker, and
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix comes
So
out.
this guy doesn't have to win a
cigarette.
qualifying match; he just gets in. Okay.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
God damn.
If he shows up, we're gonna hear that this guy was right. Is all we're gonna hear. Like I called that 2 weeks ago.
So who's your prediction for winning?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, probably the Joker.
I don't,
Dax.
any of them have no connection to Owen Hart. So I'll try to think it might be somebody who's like with the Hart family, but none of them that I know of.
Jeff wore pink during his match, and so did Dax. He wore the Owen tights, well, the Hart Foundation tights.
So
Trunks.
I have a spoiler because the match just happened at time of recording.
What match?
The Harwood match.
Oh God, is it not Dax?
No.
Oh,
Adam Cole beat him with a sharpshooter.
I hate this. Fucking Bret Hart masturbation.
What's wrong with? I like his finisher.
It's not his finisher. Oh, you
I like
mean
Adam Cole's
You like
actual
Adam Cole's
finisher.
finisher? Okay. I was
That
like,
what's he called? The
Final shot or the last shot.
yeah.
Oh.
I'll say not the Panama Sunrise. That's the other thing that he does. The flip.
There's also a women's tournament
Yep.
that also has a
Ruby
Joker.
and somebody's tonight.
So Ruby and Riho,
Yeah.
and then that's Red Velvet and Hikaru Shida. And then on the other side, it's Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter, and then Britt
Oh, that's tonight.
and the Joker.
I
The
don't
Joker
know.
has to
Ember.
be Athena, right?
Yeah. Athena.
Yeah.
Ember.
Oh, Ember Moon. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. I like
But
that.
I can't
But then
think of
As
she's-
in
anybody.
male?
She ain't gonna beat Britt the first round.
Yeah, maybe. With some kind of
Britt doesn't need this tournament.
yeah,
man.
with
Yeah,
some
Britt
kind
shouldn't
of
be in it.
interference.
Let it be like
male Joker.
maybe Ruby or Tony.
let it be like 8 young girls, and then like King Ring used to be like when Billy Gunn won. That was his elevation.
They already
Ken
had a show
Shamrock.
called Elevation.
Oh.
As far as men,
Britt Baker doesn't need it.
No, she'll probably get beaten by the Joker. But I think either Tony Storm or Ruby is going to win.
I would like either of those.
Yeah.
I think they're both really good workers.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Yeah.
I mean, Riho was a champ.
It would be nice to see one of the Jokers be somebody from New Japan, since the Forbidden Door is here.
Jay White.
No, like somebody that you
Kenny
don't
Omega?
see every fuck. No, it's
Is
not.
he coming back?
He's not projected to. He's projected to miss Double or Nothing.
But he has been tweeting a lot lately.
Yeah.
So I read some online about he's not in the new AEW game because they have some sort of contract issue with him in the game.
No,
I think they're just fighting. He's fighting with Yucks.
he's in the game.
Something's going on with him in the game.
They have the roster already. They had deadlines for each thing that they needed to be completed, but he's not happy with Ukes, how they're doing things, and because there's been some bad reviews from fans from the.
I think it looks fucking terrible, but I don't know.
I haven't
It's just
even seen
me.
it. I didn't
gives
know it
off
was out
old
yet.
Mercy vibes, but with this generation of gaming, it could be better. It should be better. Ukes dropped the ball, so I think Kenny isn't satisfied with the product, the production of it, and what has come about so far. And Ukes was big in Japan when they left WWE games. They were doing stuff.
I
over
remember
there.
Ukes. I've ever seen. Yeah.
Their last game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 for WWE. So
Nothing past 7's good anyway. 7's
8.
the best.
ECW.
8 was ECW.
So Joker for women, we can see Ember Moon or Athena, whatever. Men, I can't.
I would hope it's somebody
Maybe-
from New Japan that's not been already on
Not
TV.
Candice LeRae.
Ooh, could
Gar-
Joker be
Gargano.
Gargano?
Gargano.
Gargano and Joe.
Oh,
Could Candice? Does she have her baby?
she did.
Mhm.
I mean, she can't come back yet though. When did she have the baby?
Well, she could probably come back.
Like a while ago, I think.
I don't know. So I was asking. I don't know if she just had it or she had it.
I think the baby's at least 2 months old.
When did she get her release?
She's got
recently,
released like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can't come. Yeah, 30 days, right? 30
NXT.
days for NXT.
Which I'm surprised because sometimes with releases, don't they add time for being off
I don't know.
for injury? Or
Depends how
whatever?
much if they want to be dicks about it. and
Yeah,
say,
pretty much.
You
That's
owe
it.
us a whole year you were out, or just go. You know, like
Yeah.
This
Gargano would be cool.
yeah, this Jericho and Eddie Kingston thing is pretty
Well, it's not really Jericho and Eddie Kingston. It's kind of the.
like
I assume they're
LAX
gonna.
and
I assume they're gonna end up doing a big blood and guts or something.
Stampede.
I don't think they'll do that again.
But
think-
they're short.
you think-
Eddie's group only has 3.
Joker could be Claudio.
Maybe I don't know
Claudio and Kingston teaming up. I don't know.
why.
I don't know. They have history.
Yeah, Jericho's group is like 5, isn't it?
I
And
really
Eddie's
don't.
just
I mean, maybe, but like
He's been name dropping.
Eddie's group is only 3. He would
Yeah.
need more.
that's all right. We got it. We got this, baby. What's
Maybe
up?
maybe Hernandez and Homicide are doing
LAX
anything.
rolls deep. That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah,
Bring
yeah.
LAX rolls deep, baby.
What's up with the
K Dog.
what's up with the Punk and Eddie Kingston thing though? What
I don't know what you're talking about.
every time Punk does a promo, he says "fuck Eddie Kingston" or whatever.
I don't know.
He tweets it too. I'm like,
I don't know.
We're probably old friends. I mean,
Yeah.
like Mox and him were.
Now, if you said "fuck Colt Cabana," then
yeah.
That's some real heat.
I really want to hear the backstage story of how that's going. But whatever.
You know what? I thought about, we did that. We were at AEW and he wasn't even in that match. Was there like a 10-man tag of a Dark Order versus?
Yeah, no. Colt
And-
Cabana has not been part
Colt's
of
been
anything.
Yeah.
off.
Is
Well, he was
hurt?
filming Young Rock as the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Brooklyn
true.
Brawler.
He looks like Brooklyn Brawler
He
too.
did.
Yeah,
He did a really good
that's
job.
not. That's probably like over with now. But
I'm sure, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I thought was he still in the Dark
I mean,
Order? or
he
is
hasn't.
he
He
hurt?
hasn't even been on BTE.
Did he show up? He left when Punk showed up. But
I don't know. Yeah, because he hasn't been on BTE for a while.
His voice has been there, but
And it looks like they're going to start teaming Uno with 10. That's, I mean,
I
guess
don't-
mask
I
and mask.
don't have a problem with. I think we were just talking about him. Colt Cabana. I sort of take his side. I think
Well, I don't know. It's whatever. I don't care about that.
we him and Punk.
it seems like Punk has made amends with the people. He
Depends
needed
whose version you believe. I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, exactly.
to.
3 sides, right? 3 sides
So-
of every story.
So Double or Nothing is coming up May 29th.
Can't
got
wait to
some-
see what happens with Julia Hart.
We got some flea markets and stuff happening this month, next month, whenever.
Who
So
cares?
if you see us, stop by. July is coming up quick. July 23rd is Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, at a historical Hamburg Fieldhouse. Already announced.
Just historic. Just
Okay.
you're using the English wrong. So
So we have 2 new announcements as of
historical are events. Historic is
Okay.
a place.
2 new announcements as of the time of recording this. Blue Meanie, which if you're in
EC Dub, EC Dub, EC Dub.
if you're in Pennsylvania, you've probably seen him.
Just 'cause he lives in Pennsylvania.
Actually, I think he lives in Jersey.
Is he still married to the porn star?
What?
What
I don't
do you
know.
mean? He was married to like Jasmine St. Clair, the porn star. I don't know if they're still married. or not.
Shoot.
No, they were legit married.
That's what that's what shoot means.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if they still are. But
I don't know. I didn't know that. Good for him. Is she hot? I kind of remember that name.
I mean, she used to be hot back in the day. I don't know what she looks like now. But
The name sounds familiar. Jasmine, what?
Jasmine St. Clair.
That sounds really familiar.
I'll go.
So
Was
I,
she
I have
in-
Pornhub on the ready, so I'll get.
Was
So-
because I remember Kimono Wanalea was a porn star too, right? Or does she just do nude photography?
I thought she was too.
Yeah, I don't know. April Hunter was. Is that how you're thinking of? She was in WCW though. And Major Guns, Tylene Buck. I think she was a porn star.
We've somehow veered off into.
I don't know. You mentioned it. I have no idea. who
I just
she is.
asked if she still was
It
married.
sounds familiar though, so I don't know.
So new announcement is Blue Meanie, and Chris Bay from Impact.
I like that.
That's a big
from
name, yeah.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, he's signed to Impact.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So there's some modern talent as well as legends, obviously.
Legends and soon to be legends.
Yeah. So Blue Meanie, Chris Bay, Demolition, Paul Roma, Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds, Ronnie Garvin, Tommy Rich,
Rugged Ronnie Garvin.
The Headbangers, Rock and Roll Express, Coco Beware. That's a big one because as of now, I don't think he's done many conventions.
I don't know. I like it though.
Mario Mancini, Dangerous Danny Davis.
Who was supposed to be there last year?
Yeah. Shane Douglas, Layla Gray, Tugboat, Sergeant Slaughter,
Tugboat / Typhoon / Shockmaster.
Sergeant Slaughter's a big one. I know a lot of people are excited
That was
for
the
that.
very first announcement.
Yeah, and of course we're bringing the Acclaimed. We're excited for that. So you'll have the Acclaimed from AEW. You'll have Dark Order from AEW. You'll have Chris Bay from Impact.
Possibly AEW. He could be the Joker. Who knows?
There's more announcements coming every Wednesday leading up to the convention. So you'll probably see a few more modern talents along with some legends. This convention is already bigger than last year, which,
Yeah.
I mean, we were there. We kept looking at the line. We didn't think it was possible to get any bigger than that. But you can pre-order your tickets for the Acclaimed on our website. That'll be in the description. VIP comes with a limited edition print to be autographed by both members of the Acclaim, along with your photo. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you want the limited edition print, it's pre-sale only. We will not have them in person, so get them while you can.
What'd you find out about the porn star?
Oh,
Are they still married? Were
it
they
says
ever married?
longtime boyfriend.
Oh.
Said she wrestled in ECW.
I would assume.
She
Wrestled? Or participated in.
She was in ECW.
Yeah, okay.
She was Jazzy in XWF with Public Enemy.
No idea.
She was in TNA.
What? Did they have like a battle royal where they just needed 20 girls?
She made 2 appearances. She also bankrolled and helped run Pro Pain Pro Wrestling.
Is that like a Hank Hill themed?
3PW.
Is that like a Hank Hill themed pro wrestling? Because I'd watch that.
I guess.
I
She's
sell propane
most
and propane
well known
accessories.
for filming the world's biggest gangbang 2.
Wow.
She performed
Wow.
300 men in 24 hours. That's her claim to fame.
God.
Suddenly the Blue Meanie doesn't seem so bad.
How do you?
So-
You don't have sex with all 300 guys. There's
That
no
has
way.
to be like sticking.
Look
in
at
and
me.
out,
That's-
like-
You can't.
It says here that she, after she quit the porn industry, said it was only about 30 men and only 10 of whom could actually perform.
Yeah, you.
It
Can't.
was
That's
all
insane.
camera angles.
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's insane. That can't possibly be. There's no way.
So
300 men
yeah,
in 24 hours.
man, porn's a fucking work. You're telling me that shit's not real?
Owen has a son, right?
Yeah,
Is it Oj?
Oj. Yep,
He looks like Owen.
and a daughter.
Yeah.
Forget the daughter's name.
So Athena.
yeah,
So they posted a picture with Tony, but man, he looks like
They
Owen.
definitely got to be grown by now.
Yeah, they're pretty grown.
somewhat grown.
In their
He
20s.
looks like Owen.
Wow.
That's great. So we got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. It's May and we're already looking forward to the convention. So
July's just around the corner.
we're gonna wake up and it'll be the day before the convention.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else.
It's good. Sign off.
Yeah.
So I can throw things and yell at you when we're off the air.
Just put it through this table.
Maybe I'll see you next week. I don't know.
Get sent off.
See you
I
next
do
week.
shit.